What is going on, fam? Now we are gonna talk about French connection because this one got my attention right away. I'm gonna explain you why now. You know that I love utility prayers. I love prayers that has a real world use case. Why? Because those are the ones that are gonna stay for the long term. Those who are community driven prayers, those who are meme cheat coins or whatever, those are just a pump on that most of the time. I'm not saying that cheat coin meme coins don't have potential. Sometimes they do have. It depends on the hype. But the use cases, the utilities are the projects that I love because they solve something, so they have a purpose, so they're gonna stay for the long term, and most of the time, at some point, they're gonna appreciate in value. Now, with that said, we are gonna talk about this one. As I already told you, this is a BSC project, a French connection, and it's pretty interesting. This is the world, this is the claim. This is the world first credit card and crypto payment getaway, allowing credit card and crypto payments on e-commerce. Now, of course, if you remember BNBPAY, which is a merchant token that did a 1000x, and it is still doing pretty good today. Not as much at the all-time high, which is around 400 million, but around 130 million, $100 million market cap is still pretty good. BitRise, which is a utility project, did really good. All the projects that has utility most of the time are gonna do pretty good, and this one is pretty interesting because, as I say, crypto payments, e-commerce stores, all that kind of stuff, it's just pretty awesome. And of course, it's gonna bring a lot of utility, and I mean, people are gonna get in. Now, they're actually getting in already. I was just checking the chart, and it was actually a few sales here before I was eating something before I making a video, and there was some sales like 11,000, 3,000. So you see this massive crash here, but actually now people are actually eating the dip, and it's a $6.4 million market cap, around $477,000 liquidity, which is a really healthy liquidity for the market cap, and also $278,000 volume trade, which is still a really good volume trade as well for a project that is not a new project. It's been for a few days or months. I don't know exactly what is the starting date because I didn't check it, to be honest, but yeah, it's not a new project. You see October, November, so yeah. Now, with that said, it's that up 12% in the last 24 hours, and it's still doing really good. You know, that's what I like to see. This healthy movement to the upside that's what you want to see on the project, because that's what you don't want to pump and up. You want this healthy pump. Now, with that said, let's go back to the website because there is a lot of information. They have an audit done. They have the liquidity lock for 281 days. They also have an audit done with Tech Audit, which is pretty nice to see as well. I always like to see an audit because at least they're actually not 100% safe, but they give you a little more information. If you go to the audit, you're gonna see if it has some security issue, that kind of stuff. And this one goes zero critical issue, which is pretty important to see. They also, as I say, 281 days liquidity log, so there's no issues there. There is a warning, but you know, most of the warnings here are pretty small, like buy tax and sell tax is going to be 10% to buy, 10% to sell. So the warning comes because BSC check likes 5% tax sell, 5% buy sell, buy tax, but you know, that's not an issue. Also, the ownership is renounced, and there is like 4.5% of the tokens on the contract, but also not an issue as well. It's pretty small. The developer wallet info, that's fine. The top holders info is pretty fine as well. No massive wells, and the LP is lock and burn, so there is no issues there as well. So I would say it is a safe project. Now, 5,800 address. I don't know why my English is so bad today. Sometimes I don't even know why. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's just a bit of a mess. But yeah, looking pretty good. There is no massive wells here. There is some wallet with 1%, a lot of wallet with 1% of token, which I believe is gonna be the max buy. But there is also some wallet here with 3.7. 4.4 here. There is a 2.9, 2.5. So no big wallet. You know, there are a lot of tokens in the top wallets because there is a lot of 1.9, 1.8, 1.3, but not massive security issues. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, let's go back to the website because all the info is there. As I said, the team is fully doxed. If you want to find the information about them, they tell you their background, that kind of stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's pretty cool to see. And also, if you go to the website here, you guys are gonna see all the information. Now, dividend tracker, they're gonna give you a 5% BNB dividends daily, which is pretty important. If you're just holding the project, you're gonna be getting 5% in BNB every single day for dividends just by holding. And of course, that is pretty good because you know everyone loves passive income. Passive income makes you hold. So yeah, I love passive income. You guys love it too. So I know you guys are gonna love the 5% BNB daily. Now, proof LP log here, I already show you. So the decentralized application ecosystem on the consortium. So they're actually building this. It is not ready yet, but I'm or hope that the beta version of Social is going to be out ready, so people are going to be able to see it. But FCF Pay, easy credit card and crypto online payments processing application here. The main problem in the world, well, I'm not gonna read all the kind of stuff because you guys don't care. So FCF is creating a crypto payment gateway for e-commerces, allowing merchants to accept any cryptocurrency on fiat in exchange of their product services. The payment gateway will function like PayPal and will give the option to purchase the crypto on it. Retailers are going to be able to use crypto as payment method, encrypted online shopping. All the fees collected from the transaction are going to be sent into the liquidity pool, increasing FCF base price, and the dividend pool regarding holders, rewarding holders with BNB. So they actually explain it here, which is pretty interesting to see. Work connect here, so pay fees 1.5% of transactions, so which is pretty nice to see. Really low fees, no major issues there as well. So that is gonna go 33% goes to dividend pool, 33% goes to debit credit card, and 33% goes to liquidity pool. Then the big LP goes to holders, bet of holder of course. The more dividends goes to holders and pay maintenance and development here, which is a small fee. So as I say, it is all there, all the information. Ecosystem V1, this is the version 1 of the ecosystem, which is pretty interesting, and they actually explain it right here. So everything you guys need to know about the project. So FCF's liquidity pool makes the value of FCF stronger and less volatile, of course. FCF dividend pool rewarding the holder with more BNB. FCF ecosystem maintenance and staff salaries, which is a really small fee of the from all the transaction fees on the ecosystem. So yeah, pretty good to see all the info is there, so you guys don't have to worry about it. So 2% goes to marketing, 5% dividend pool, 3% liquidity pool to increase the price floor, of course. So pretty nice project. I do like it. I think it's actually pretty. I mean, fully made. You know, the website also looks pretty professional. There is all the information you guys are gonna need. There is a white paper with 17 pages explaining to you everything about it, why they made it, what is the idea behind the project, what they're trying to fix, what they're trying to achieve, everything that you guys are asking for. It is here. You guys should check it out. Spend a few hours doing some research, because I cannot tell you almost anything in 10 minutes of a video, but you guys can spend hours doing research, of course. So I would recommend you guys to do that as always. And the chart is looking pretty bullish, and you know, I never recommend to buy all time high, but this chart looks pretty nice, and this pace, I would say, is just waiting for a pump, for a massive pump. We don't know what is going to happen, but most of the time we see so quiet like this, then we have a crazy explosion when the full ecosystem actually out. That should be the trigger for the massive for the massive pump. So just waiting for that. So all the information is here. So I hope you guys like the project. They have Twitter as well. Go and check them out. They also have gonna be listed. They will be listed on L Bank, so bringing more volume trading to the project, which is pretty important as well. So yeah, pretty excited for this project. It looks pretty good. All the info is there. Go and check them out. And also, they have a Telegram group with around 1,000 members online right now, with 9,742 members. Go and check them out. Ask questions. I mean, if you get banned, just don't buy. But if you ask any questions about it in a respectful way, of course, they're gonna answer you. You're gonna understand more about the project, see how the community, see how the developers take care of the situation, and then if you like it, remember you actually can buy. But just don't put all your life savings in. And remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research before you decide to buy. Always try to understand the project and know where you put your money in. So if something happens, you know that there were a risk, of course, you can actually lose it. Now, I'm gonna see you later. All the links to the project down below. Go and check them out. I do like it a lot. Looks pretty interesting. Has utility use cases. You know, most of the time that goes well. So yeah, maybe we're gonna see this project at some point in the top 200, 300 on CoinMarketCap. We don't know yet. We just gotta wait and see. So gonna see you later. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to Money Ninjas, and stay safe. Ninjas, crypto may make you massive gains, but always remember that crypto is unregulated and is highly risky activity. Although you could get gains, there is a real risk that you could lose all your money too. So do your own research and be careful. Not investment advice. This is just entertainment. Thank you.